This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to share with you this incredible roulette strategy that was sent in by one of my subscribers, John. He said he's been winning with this consistently in the casino, and he said you will too if you play the way he plays. And we're going to put his system up against Triple Martingale today. Each is going to get 15 minutes of playtime each. And I can't wait to get started, so let's just jump right into it. And we'll start with Triple Martingale first for 15 minutes, and then John's new system, which I think you're going to love. Let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. And we're going to start with a $10 bet on first 12 and second 12. And let's go ahead and spin. I'm going to set the timer, and here we go. All right, that's a 19 red. Okay, that is a win. And now we're just going to rebet. So let's do that and spin. Here we go. If you notice that all the history is gone from my my computer, it's because I just got a new computer today. Just got the new MacBook 15, and it's awesome. So let's go ahead, and now we are up $20. So we're just going to repeat the bet and spin. Here we go. And that is a 0, so that's definitely a loss. So we're going to triple the bet because this is Triple Martingale. So we're going to go from 10 to 30 on each and spin. And here we go. And this recoups all the money lost as long as you don't run out of your bankroll, which we're going to talk about here in a second. That is a $30 win. So we're up 30. And we are going to go back to the base level. So there'll be 10 each again, $20 total bet. And let's spin. Here we go. So this is a $2,000 bankroll system. That's a 32 red, and that's a loss. So we're going to triple the bet from 10 to 30, and let's spin. Here we go. We're only a minute and a half in out of the first 15 minutes of this competition, and that's a 9 red. Okay, that's a $30 win. So we're up 40. We're going to go back to the original bet of $10 on each again. And here we go. That is a 2 black, and that's a win. So we're up 50. We're just going to repeat that bet and spin again. Here we go. And let's see what we get here. That's a 0. That's definitely a loss, so we're going to triple the bet. And now we'll have 30 on each. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 16 red. And that's a win. So we'll go back to base level. We're up $60. And now we're back to $10 on each again. Anytime you win, you go back to the starting level. And here we go. That's a 25 red. That's a loss, so we will triple the bet from 10 to 30. And let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 27 red. And that's a loss. So you can see temporarily we're down, but now we just need to triple the bet. We need to go from 30 to 90 each. And spin. We're on first and second 12 still. And let's see if we can get a win on first and second 12. And we did not. So this is where the bankroll comes in. You have to have it. And we're already up to 270 on each. So here we go. All right, 540 total, and let's spin. All right, that is a win. That's a 6 black. So we're going to go all the way back to $10 each. That's a $270 win. You can see we're up 70 now. We just have 10 on each again, and we're 3.5 minutes in. And that's a loss. That's a 29 black. And that means we're going to triple the bet. All right, let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 30 red. That's a loss. So we will triple the bet again. So now we'll go from 30 to 90 on each. And spin. And see what we get here. I think we're going to get a win. Let's see. And we did. That's a 20 black. Okay, so we're up 80 now. We'll just go back to the original $10 bet now. And I can't wait to share with you John's new system. I think you're going to absolutely love it. So make sure you stick around for that one. And Let's see if Triple Martingale can beat it, though. We're up at 90 right now. And let's go ahead and spin. And Triple Martingale is the strategy you want to use to get up early and walk, and don't play it all day long, because eventually you'll go on a bad run. And we're up 100. Let's put 10 on first, 10 on second, and let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that is an 18 red. And we won, so we'll just repeat that bet. You can see we're currently up $110. And let's spin. Here we go. We're 5 minutes in out of 15 with Triple Martingale. That's a loss, so we will triple the bet. All right, now we'll have $30 on each. And let's spin. That's a 17 black. And we're up 120. So we go back to 10 each again. $20 total bet. And we're off and running here. Okay, that's a 12 red. And that's a win. So let's go ahead and just rebet and spin. $10 on each. We're 5.5 minutes in out of 15, the first part of this challenge, and that's a 32 red. And let's go ahead and triple the bet after that loss. And spin. And I'm going to also show you a different way to play this as well, that can kind of keep you from losing a bunch in a row. And there's a loss right there at 30 each. So we're going to go to 90. And let's spin. Let's see what we get here. Okay, that's a win. That's a 2 black. So if you're afraid of having a bunch in a row of third 12 or 0, then this is for you. So we're going to, now that we won that, we're going back to 10 each. And I'm going to show you a little modification of this that you might really like. We're 6.5 minutes in, and that's a 2 black. That's a $10 win. So let's just rebet and spin. And what we're going to do now is if we hit a third 12 or 0, we're going to sit out until we don't hit a third 12 or 0. So it just happened right there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to spin without betting until we don't hit third 12 or 0. And what this does is it allows you to have a bunch of third 12s in a row without losing. And it's time to bet again because we didn't hit third 12 or 0. So we will put $30 on each because we just tripled the bet, and let's spin. Here we go. And we won. That's a 14 red. Okay, so we go back to 10 each again. And I'll explain that again here as we go through. Let me get those to 10 each again. Okay, so basically if we hit third 12 or 0, we're going to sit out till we don't hit third 12 or 0. And there it is. I'll show you again. So now we'll sit out and spin without betting until we don't hit third 12 or 0. And if there were 10 in a row third 12s or 0s, you would not lose. And that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead, and since we didn't hit third 12 or 0, we're going to up the bet from 10 to 30. And here we go. We're 8 minutes in now out of 15. Okay, that is a 0. That's not good. So that's the same as the third 12. And when we hit one of those, and we were at 30 each there, we're going to sit out before we go to 90. Here we go. And we did not hit a third 12 or 0. So now we'll go to 90 each. And spin. And let's see what we get here. And that's a win. That's a 21 red. So we go back to 10 again. And I think once you see when we get a long string of third 12s or 0s, how much that will help you. And it gives you some peace of mind knowing that if you do run into one of those long runs, it won't hurt you. This could be it right here. Let's see. So let's spin without betting because we hit third 12. And let's see what we get here. Did you see that? That just saved us. We didn't lose a thing. And even if there's 10 or 15 in a row, third 12 or 0, which is the only way to lose, it won't hurt us any. And it's time to bet again. So now we're going to triple the bet to 30 and spin. And we're 9 minutes in out of 15 here. Let's see what we get. Ooh, that's a double 0. That's not good. Okay, so we're at 30 each. Now we're going to sit out. And if we hit a bunch of third 12s in a row here, it will not hurt us. But we didn't. It's time to bet again. So we can go from 30 to 90 now. Let's do that. Okay, 180 total bet, and we're 9.5 minutes in. Ooh, that's another loss though. So we're going to sit out again before we go to 270. Let's go ahead and sit out. Make sure we don't have a string of third 12s. And look at that. That just saved us right there. That was huge. And we could get 10 in a row of these. It wouldn't hurt us. So let's see what happens. And it's time to bet again. So we're going to 270 now. And here we go. All right. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Let's see if we can get a win at 270. And we did. That's a 1 red. Fantastic. Okay, so we reset. We're back up 180. And we're going to go back to 10 each. And spin. We're 10.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 5 red. That's a win. Okay, let's just rebet that and spin. Here we go. All right. That's a 12 red. All right, we're up 200 now after that win. Let's spin again, and 11 minutes in out of 15. 4 minutes left before John's new roulette system, which I think you guys are going to love, and that is another win. So we're up 210, and let's spin again. I love how you guys are sending new systems in all the time. It's fantastic, and I love it. So that's a 17 black. Okay, that's we're up 220. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Here we go. And that's a 9 red. It's another win. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin again. Then we'll check our balance, see where we're at, and here we go. There's a 0, so that's definitely a loss. So we're going to sit out and spin without betting and make sure we don't have a bunch of losses in a row. And that saved us again. You see how that worked? We didn't lose a thing. The only way to lose is with third 12 or 0. And if there's a long string of them, they won't hurt us any. And it's 22 black, so it's time to bet again. Now we'll have 30 on each, and let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's another loss, though, so we're going to sit out again. All right, before we increase the bet, make sure we don't have third 12s in a row. And look at that, it saved us again. Look at that, that's fantastic. So even if there were 10 or 50, even 20 of these in a row, it won't hurt us. Look at that, it saved us again. Wow, this is really saving us money right now. We could, I mean, who knows? I hope that it does hit third 12 or 0. Look at that, it saved us one more time. That's incredible. Just think how much money we would have lost. We probably would have lost our bankroll here soon if we had not been playing this way. And that's a 13 black. So now we're going to go from 30 to 90 finally because we didn't hit third 12 or 0. And let's go ahead and spin. Let's see if we can get a win now. And we lost again, but it's time to sit out before we increase that bet. So here we go. And let's see what we get. And it's time to bet again. So we're going to go to 270 each. And this is why you have a $2,000 bankroll. And remember, you can, if that's too much for you, you can do a $200 bankroll with dollar units. And that's a 10 black, that's a win. So we're back in business. $270 win, we're up $240. And time to spin again. We're 13 minutes, 42 seconds in. And that's a 3 red. That's another win. All right. So let's rebet and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get. And that's a loss. That's a 25 red. So we're going to sit out. And I almost enjoy it when there's multiple third 12s in a row now because it's not going to hurt us. So we're spinning without betting. And look at that, it saved us again. How many times is this modification going to save us? And I think it's pretty incredible. So let's see what we get here. It saved us again. Man, we would be getting killed right now if we weren't sitting out after third 12s or zeros. So let's see what we get. That's a 2 black. It's time to bet again. So you can see the bet before was 10, so we're going to 30 now. Whoops. And let me make sure that's right. There we go. $60 total, 30 on each, and we're 14 minutes, 48 seconds in, so almost done. That's a loss there. We have time for one more spin, but we're not going to bet because that was a third 12, and that's a 15 black. We're out of time. Okay, so we ended up $170 with triple Martingale with the third 12-0 sit out modification. And now it's time for John's new roulette system, which I'm really excited for. I think you guys are going to love it. I can't wait to share it with you. So let's go ahead and get started and see if it can make more than $170 in the next 15 minutes. Here we go. All right, it's time for John's new roulette system. I can't wait to share it with you. And once I get the bets placed, I'll start the timer for 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and get them out there. And I'm going to show you everything you need to know to make money like John is in the casino. And here we go. We're going to be putting $20 on third 12 and $30 on 1 to 18, $50 total bet. And I'm going to share with you the progression he's using as we go through here. And that's 11 black to start. So we won $10 on the very first spin. And let's just rebet that and spin again. Here we go. And I've been testing this one out and it seems to be doing fantastic. And let's see how it does today. We're already up $20 after 2 spins. So we're getting $10 per win. And I'll show you what to do after losses here shortly. And there's another $10 win. So we're already up $30. And let's spin again. All right, here we go. That's a 31 black. Okay, so we're up 40. Let's just rebet and spin again. So I know there's a lot of systems like the Dr. Pepper roulette system where there's multiple numbers covered by two different 12s, and that's fantastic because it's fun to play with jackpot numbers. But what this does is make sure that you have more numbers covered and a better chance of winning every spin. So that's a 26 black, and that's a $10 win. So we're up 60. All right, let's rebet and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 26 black. Okay, so we're up 70. Let's just rebet and spin again. And here we go. That's a 25 red. It's another win, and we're up 80. Let's just rebet that and spin again. Once we have a loss, I'll show you what to do next, and here we go. That's a 3 red. Okay, so that's another $10 win. We're up 90, and let's spin. Here we go. That's a 19 red. Okay, so there's our very first loss, and if we lose, we're just going to increase by the amount we started with. So we're going to increase by 30 on 1 to 18 and 20 on third 12. And that sounds similar to Dr. Pepper Roulette, but the difference is that there's more numbers covered and you're going to get more wins. So we're up 60, and after that one, let's go back to the original bet. So let's go back to $50 and spin. And you need to keep track of your session profit with this one. But be smart about resetting. Reset any chance you can get. There's another win because you're going to get a lot of wins. We're up 70. So if you're even close to session profit, you want to reset, protect your bankroll, and that's a 32 red there. Okay, so let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. It's 11 black. That is a win. So let's rebet again. We're up $90 already. And man, I really love this system. That is a 1 red. All right, we're up $100 now. Let's rebet and spin again. All right, here we go. And that is a 24 black. That's a loss. So again, we lost $50, and we're going to increase the third 12 by 20 and the 1 to 18 by 30. Now we have $100 total bet, and let's spin. That's a 35 black. Okay, and that's a win, and we're not quite in session profit, so we're going to stay right there for one more spin. See if we can get another win. And that's a 13 black. And I just love how many wins you get with this system. We're up 90, but if you get 2 wins after 1 loss, you go ahead and reset, even if you're off just a little bit. The protecting the bankroll is the most important thing. The key is to keep increasing your profits with as little risk as possible. And that's what John's been saying in his emails. And we're up 100. Let's spin again. And yeah, he said he just protects his bankroll and gets lots of wins, and it's fantastic. So that's another win right there, and we're seeing it tonight. We're up 110, and we are getting lots of wins, like he said. And that's a 24 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to add 20 to the third 12 and 30 to 1 to 18 and spin. And let's see what we get here. That's a 25 red. I'm really enjoying all these wins. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin again. We need to get another win before we're in session profit. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 9 red. Fantastic. So we're up 100 again. That's close enough. Let's go back to 50. Even if it's off by $10 or even 20 sometimes, just go ahead and restart. John says just be smart about it. And that's a 14 red. Okay, we're up 110. Let's rebet and spin. And it can just be a lot of fun getting this many wins, and that's because of so many numbers are covered. And that's a loss there though. So let's rebet. Increase by 20 on third 12 and 30 on 1 to 18, and let's spin. Here we go. That's a 20 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to increase again, 20 on third 12 and 30 on 1 to 18, 150 total bet now. Now we just need to get more wins, and that's a 7 red. That's one right there. Fantastic. You can see we dropped back in the profit, so now we need to get some wins. And I think we can do that. We've seen it so far, and that's an 8 black. And these are $30 wins a piece, so they're going to add up pretty quickly. And let's see if we can get more of them here. That's a 14 red. And that's another win. You can see we're back up 50. And let's spin again. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 20 black. And that's another loss. So we're going to increase again. 20 and 30. $200 total bet now. And let's see if we can get more wins in a row here. And this is why you need a bankroll and why you need to be patient, because we just lost again there. And you can see that dropped us back $300. So we're going to need lots of wins now, but our bet is higher. So we're going to get more at this 250 bet level. And we're 4.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 19 red. And man, this is pretty bad luck. I haven't had anything happen with this like this yet, but it's good to see what can happen when you get a lot of numbers in that small grid that's not covered. And here we go. That's a 35 black, and that's a win. So now we need to get a bunch of wins in a row. So let's do it. We have plenty of time. Let's spin again here. And this could also be a system where you get up and get out. Like one of my subscribers, Sonny, always says, get up, get out, take the money with you. But let's see how many, I'm excited to see how many wins in a row we can get here and eliminate this deficit. And the good thing is you don't really need a $2,000 bankroll with this one. I think you'd be fine with 1,000, but to keep it fair, each one has 2,000 today. Remember though, those can be $200 bankrolls with dollar units if you're a low roller, and that's fine too. You should only play with money that you can afford to lose. There's another win. Let's just rebet and spin, and here we go. That was bad getting 3 losses in a row there, and it doesn't happen very often, but you know, you have to be prepared for it. When it does, we're minus 250, and we got to make up for that now. And we're 6 minutes in out of 15. That's a 30 red. Okay, and a lot of these systems, you know, really benefit you when you hit one of those second 12 numbers. This one, if you hit the wrong second 12 number, it definitely sets you back. So that's another win. And I'm excited to see how many wins we can get in a row. We're minus 130, but we're coming on strong. Let's see what we get here. That's a 15 black. That's a win. Okay, so we're only minus 70 now. You know, it seemed like it was insurmountable, but at this point, we're doing pretty well coming back. And just as I say that, that's a 23 red, and we just lost 300. So we have to increase again. 20 on the third 12. And 30 on 1 to 18, and let's spin again and see if we can get some more wins. We do still have plenty of time. We're only 7 minutes in out of 15. So let's see how many wins we can get in a row now and see if we can come back again. I think it'll happen quicker than you think. And we'll just see what how the numbers fall here. Ooh, that's a 22 black. I think that's a loss. Ouch. So we're going to increase again. But it's good to see every once in a while what happens when you get horrible numbers, so you know what the worst case scenario is, and you can learn a lot from that. And that's a 26 black. Okay, so we're minus 570. Let's rebet and spin. Let's see if we can stay away from those second 12 numbers that are uncovered there. And that's 11 black. And hopefully we can go on a run, but it sure hasn't looked good so far. Let's spin again here. But this is definitely a system you can get up really quickly and cash out with some money, and you don't have to play as long as we've played today, but we're going to play for the full 15 minutes of the competition and see what happens. So here we go. That's another win though. That's a 7 red. So those are all $80 wins, so they're piling up pretty quickly, and we're 8 minutes in now out of 15. That's a 12 red. That's another win. Okay, we're minus 250, but at 80 bucks a win, we're coming back here as long as we don't hit another one of those uncovered numbers. And that's a 30 red. That's another win. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Continue this comeback trail. Ooh, that's a 19 red though. That's a loss, and that's a bad one. We're going to increase again. We still have $1,500 left in the bankroll. We have plenty of time to come back still. We're at 845 out of 15, but we need to get some good numbers, and let's see what happens. So we're at minus 480. Let's spin again. And this is the benefit of the Dr. Pepper roulette system, is that since you do have a bunch of jackpot numbers, and we just lost again, guys. I was going to say, when you get down a lot, at least with the Dr. Pepper roulette system, you have jackpot numbers that can bring you all the way back if you get a win. And this is not the case. So let's spin again here. But we still have, let's see, we're 9 minutes and 20 seconds in. And actually, I think we even have, let's see how much more time we have here. That's a win at 100. Let's go ahead. And really, now that I think about it, now that we're at the $500 bet, we really only need about 8 wins in a row to come back. Let's see if we can do it. Don't want to lose our composure. We still have lots of bankroll left, and you know, just as we've had horrible numbers so far, and just as I say that, we have another one. My goodness, I was just going to say things could turn around. So we'll increase again. And we're at 550 total now, but still 5 minutes left. We'll see what happens. And that's a 9 red. Okay, we have about $900 left in the bankroll, so we haven't lost our bankroll, but we need to get a lot of wins. And that's an 8 black there. Okay, so let's rebet and spin. See if we can make a dent in losses before the 15 minutes is up, and see where we can go. So that's another loss though. Wow. This has really been bad luck. Okay, so $600 total bet now. And actually, I don't even know that we have 600 left. I better check. Okay, so we have, it was close. But we'll just stay right there. We won't go any higher than that. And that's a 24. And that's another loss, guys. And either way, we would have lost our bankroll there. Man, that was a rough session. And, you know, there's other ways to play the 1 to 18 and 19. I mean, the 1 to 18 and the third 12. This is definitely one that can get you ahead and cash you out. But this just shows you that it can really fail as well, just like any system can if you get really poor numbers. And it's probably something good to see, you know, so that you know that if it does happen, that you know that it shouldn't shock you because it can happen. And you obviously want better than that, but in roulette anything can happen, and does happen sometimes. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Triple Martingale did really well with the new modification. It's definitely the winner today, and thank you, John, for sending this one in. All of you guys keep sending in your fantastic videos and your ideas, and that's what keeps the channel going. And I think it's fantastic seeing new systems every day. You know, that's the only way we're going to find the best roulette systems possible. So when you go to the casino, you have the best chance of winning. And always remember to test them out yourself on the simulator before you use them in the casino. You know, make sure you're happy with them. And if it's too much money for you, just reduce the starting bet by the same amount that same percentage that you reduce the bankroll. And just only play with money that you can afford to lose. So, but have fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're also too, if you want to see some low roller strategies, I just started TikTok where I'm putting low roller strategies on there. So you could, if you go to TikTok, please check it out. And if you like the videos, please like and share and follow on TikTok if you are on that platform. If not, I totally understand it. And I just wanted to give you another option of videos to look at. And hopefully some of those people from TikTok have come over here as well. And hope you're all enjoying the channel. And I just want to keep growing this great community because I see all the comments and you guys are helping each other out, and I think that's fantastic. And I just want to keep growing this community. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I think you'll love it. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.